Flymya, which is an OTA based in Southeast Asia. I recently left Booking.com, and so we're looking at basically growing a regional OTA in the region. So we focus on domestic travelers in Southeast Asia. We feel that they're a very underserved market. Obviously, global OTAs do a great job with international customers, but with the domestic market, there's a lot of localization and a lot of regional nuances to the market. The greatest driver of growth for our company has been localization. Obviously, there's traditional methods of customer acquisition, but when you get to Southeast Asia, it's extremely fragmented, and it takes a lot of innovation and creativity on non-traditional performance marketing. So as a global OTA, much of your digital acquisition is on, say, Google, but in Myanmar, for example, the local font is not even recognized by Google. So obviously, that is a situation that we see as a strategic advantage. So as a regional OTA, obviously we're in competition with a lot of big players. So anything that they do, we try and not do. So we try and double down on zigging where others don't zag. So obviously we spend a lot of research on understanding consumer data and basically trying to find niches that we can operate in. So I believe that the biggest opportunities in this industry are for operators that are currently not running tours. So one of the most fascinating things for me was seeing the evolution of Airbnb over the past several years. 5 years ago, we would go to Focusrite. Nobody knew what Airbnb was, and obviously now it's almost the preferred way to book accommodations when you travel. Right now, most people don't book their trip before showing up to a location. Obviously, we expect a lot of optimism where people will book their trip first because it's the core of why you travel, and eventually the flights and the hotels will become secondary. Airbnb created just an entire genre of mini entrepreneurs out there on hosts, and we really expect that to happen with the tours and activities market, where people now who never thought about getting into the market will all of a sudden have access to that thanks to all the OTAs and distribution that's happening.